So because we only have a day or two left of Guilds of Ravnica, I'm going to go ahead and do 1 or 2 more of those tonight, and then we'll switch back, do some Eldraine, and those should be the next couple of videos that you guys will see. Now, I have been trying to force a couple of the different formats or guilds in this set in the last couple of videos. We've done quite a bit of Dimir. I forced 1 Selesnya. I forced 2 Izzet, I believe. So one of the few guilds left is the Golgari. Am I missing anything? Selesnya, Boros. We did a couple Boros. And then we have Dimir and Izzet, Golgari. It's just those 5, right? I think it's 10 guilds total. So Golgari is one that we haven't really done much of. Now, I think Golgari and Selesnya are the weakest of the 2 guilds in the format. I don't think that the common cards really cut it in either of those situations. We have, you know, Siege Worm and stuff like that are pretty good, but I'm just very underwhelmed by cards like this. So if it's open, I'd like to draft it, but I don't think this rare is any good. I love Night Veil. I think that's one of the better cards, and I have been avoiding Izzet like the plague for the last like 2 weeks of videos. So I'm sorry, not Izzet, Dimir. So maybe we can go ahead and shift back to that. I think it's probably one of the best cards in the pack. It's the best card in the pack. Electromancer is a really cool card for our Izzet force, but I mean, forcing Izzet just doesn't get us results as often as I would like. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take this this Night Veil. I think it's a very good card. All right, so this is a very underwhelming pack. We have Pelt Collector, which is great. I've never actually played it in Limited. I mean, just in general, it's a good card. We have the Rosemane Centaur is a good card. The Peacekeeper's fine. I think this Selesnya Champion's very good. It's a great late game mechanic. I just worry, like, I think Selesnya is not good. But you, what a huge cheer! Goodness gracious, you get some packs added to the drinking game for that massive cheer. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the support. Clink, clink. Thank you, loves. I appreciate it. That's a huge cheer. All right, I don't know. Twitch chat, do you guys have a preference here? I mean, I don't really see anything spectacular for Dimir either. Or in red for Izzet. Black-red is what we're looking for with the Spectre. The Night Veil Sprite, I mean. I just don't see it. I seem quieter? I'm kind of sick, I think. Hang on. I'm a little sick, but hopefully they shouldn't be. This might be loud. Well, hang on, let me mute the mic. I'm worried that like my connection might be a little loose. Hey boss, welcome. I want to draft something unique-ish. So I'm kind of tempted to take another Selesnya one. Our last Selesnya deck actually did really well. Maybe Pelt Collector is the safer bet. It allows us to go into black if it becomes open. I just don't like any of these cards, really. Arclight, thank you! 2-month streak. Yeah, I think I do remember a resub from you yesterday. We'll take this. I don't think the other option, like if we want, I think The lights will wheel, the centipede we won't miss. So like if we end up in Dimir, then we won't miss any of that stuff anyway. Ooh, this is a very good card. Watcher of the Mist. Watcher in the Mist. I can has words. Also, I really like Rat. Bats actually does quite a bit of work. I think this is probably one of the better cards in the pack. The Goblin's pretty sweet in Boros, but I think there's no reason not to take the Watcher. This is a second Centaur. That card's pretty difficult to beat. Nothing in black, nothing in blue. This Goblin's pretty good if we decide to switch to Izzet with the blue-red. Patrol is okay if we decide to go into the Selesnya. We do have 2 blue. And I like Izzet better, so we're gonna take the 2-drop. Izzet is my favorite in the format. We have another Goblin, Disdainful Stroke in blue, potentially Siege Worm, which I'm kind of off. These packs are very awkward. Like there's just nothing we really want. Prey Upon is mediocre, Pax Favor's fine. This is a shitty draft for us, or shitty pack 1 at least. Sonic Assault, Muse Drake, Notion Rain, all cards I am fine with. I haven't seen much in the way of black, so I'm gonna take the Sonic Assault Drake. I think we might see more of the... That's tough. I think we'll see more of the assaults. The last time we drafted that card, we saw a ton late. This is a really late Cosmic Wave. I think this card's really good. I think we're in the right track. Maximize is pretty good in the deck. Some Desperation Filler. A non-land card from it, that player exiles it. As long as it's non-land. I can't imagine we'd want to run this, but whatever, it's in our colors. Yeah, we didn't see any decent black in that first pack, really. No removal spells or even like, I mean, the Centipede is kind of cool. Yesterday's Twitch Rivals event went pretty well. I was 4-2, I lost my win in. I was 3-1. Yeah. I was 4-1, so 4-2 makes 1 or 2 spots by breakers, which I didn't, and then 5-1 locks up day 2. So I missed it by 1 win at the last round there. I'm gonna take this Crackling Drake. If I remember correctly, this guy's not very good. Sorcery card from your hand without paying its mana cost. Kinda cool with like Hypothesizzle. So I min cashed, yeah, the 4-2 bracket went all the way down from min cash all the way up to top 32, spanning 3 pay brackets, including like the day 2 chance to like make more money. So there was a lot of competitors for the 4-2 bracket there. Our 3-drop's looking a little sad. I like Bodyguard, especially with Goblin. I think the Dragon's a little overrated. I like Hypothesizzle more than I did originally. Dimir Informant is a good card, not in this deck. Second Sprite. Sergeant, we don't need recruit. We have plenty of 2s. Is anybody else having difficulty with the level of my voice? I know I'm a little raspy today. But if it is a problem, I will try to fix it if I can, if more than one person is thinking I'm a tad quiet. We're not going to have any interactions with this, but it is good to just get lands off the top of your deck late game. And I think we'll wheel, usually we get more than enough sergeants. So I'm going to take this card. You know, we might not run it, but I don't think we'll miss the sergeant. This card is actually quite surprising in a deck like this, when you've got cards like the deal 2 damage, tap a creature, make something else not block, do things. We have a solid 3-drop, which we could use, and we have Cosmic Wave, which I never hate running 2 of in a deck. But I really do like this. This is very tempo-y. We do have like Maximize Altitude. It's a 3-drop slot. I like this better than the other 3. Beam Splitter Mage. You are my friend. Also, this is actually a solid 2-drop in the Izzet deck, because you've got some heavy hitters like the Sergeant, the 4/2 that does stuff. So you can like make him unblockable and then, you know, make the more appropriate trades. But Beam Splitter Mage is just fun with cards like Maximize Altitude. Also, Sure Strikes. Second Cosmic Wave I'll take over a Goblin, I think. We don't have Hypothesizzle or anything like that. That really makes me feel like I have to have it. I don't think we'll miss the boar, but I do like the Unexplained. It's not as good as it is in this deck, I think, but I still want it. Drake, we did get one of. We have a lot of 2-drops. We definitely don't need all of them. Get rid of like a Goblin, put this guy in. We have 1 Drake, 1 Crackling Drake. That seems pretty good. Guy's not good in our deck. It's between these 2, I think. We don't... I'm gonna take the Sergeant. I actually haven't had as much luck with this card. So usually you don't have instants and sorceries. To use the second card, like I don't usually get that many sorceries. We do have 2 Cosmic Waves, which is good. And the flip side, I usually don't have a whole lot of value out of. I think I just want this top end. Stupid Oko being all expensive and stuff. Yeah, I mean, he's gone down a little bit. I saw people saying that he's more than he was. I don't think that that's true at his height, but at the last GP, I actually opened a full art one. Not a foil, but like the full art thingies. So, I mean, I don't mind if he's still expensive. I'm not trying to play him. Capture Sphere is our only option. Cover Up's kind of cool. We also have Izzet, Gate, but you know, we're not overly mana heavy. I think I just want Capture Sphere. Hey, we Dragonauts. I haven't actually got to play this card. I've always wanted to draft this deck. The Sure Strike is going to be sad to lose. It actually goes pretty high in this format. This is actually not bad in our deck also, but I want this to be Dragonauts. Ooh, wow, this is a great pack for us. Mythic Rare in colors is not playable. Yeah, happens. So we have, what do we got here? We got double Cosmic Wave. 3, maybe 4, maybe 5. I don't know that Beacon Bolt's gonna be great for us. We might just take the 6-drop. I think Beacon Bolt is better normally, because you can cast it twice. But maybe we just want the 6 damage to any target. 6 is so expensive, but... We're probably going to take out the Beam Splitter Mage too and put in the Ornery Goblin. I think he's better. Unless we get like a Sure Strike. We do have Maximize Altitude, which is kind of cute, but I think we need at least 2 or 3 targets. At least 3 for it to be good. 2 because it's fun. I'm willing to do. This is actually a tough decision. I think Beacon Bolt's one of my favorite cards. It's not as cool as the Rouse Outburst, I think. I really like that one. I just feel like Beacon Bolt's not going to do us any good with so few spells. Which chat has no opinion? Well... Oh yeah, this pack is the nuts. So many cosmic waves. It's kind of crazy. I don't think I want 2 maximizes. We don't have any of the like 3-drop Cyclops guys. This is really good against Boros. I don't think we'll main it, but this card's okay. It's a 2-for-1 if you have spells in the yard, right? If you don't find any spells, if it's one of the first things you have, then it does nothing. Hey, look! Alright, now we're gonna run whatchamacallit for sure. I'm down. I really, really, really want to Beam Splitter Mage this Cosmic Strike, or Sure Strike. So much fun. I don't think we're running this counter. Could have taken the other Sure Strike. I know, most of our stuff's all evasive already anyway. And I was like half paying attention at that point. I don't think we have any reason for that. All of these cards are fine. We've got, what, 2 draw mechanics and multiple scry mechanics? That is 40 cards. Is it going to be a good draft? I mean, we didn't get any, like, rares or whatever. But we have some of the pieces we need to close out games, for sure. Oh, free-to-play account doesn't have ponies. No! Let's check out the creature count. 13, a little on the low end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2-drops is a lot. I don't like this card in the main. Maybe a second one of these. Do I think I can get away with 16 lands? Maybe? I don't think with the Blaze we can, nor if it was like this, I would, right? Like 1 or 2 5-drops is fine. But 3 5-drops and a 6-drop is a little steep. In addition to, we have 1 tap land, which we want to maybe smooth out some of this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 doubles essentially. And we have, is it only 1 spell? I guess it's only 1. We have maximize altitude, which is, you know, you basically getting rid of a land. Usually with this kind of deck, you have 2 or 3 jump starts, and then, you know, that warrants the extra land as well. I would say we're 1 6-drop too high. I'm really surprised we only have 1 jumpstart card though. We could run this, but it's pretty bad. Pretty low creature count. But this looks like the list. 13, 13, 9 and 9. I like it. Let's get some games in. No big rares, but some tempo. I really like our 3-drop. That makes all of, or makes creatures not block. I'm sad we didn't get like any, we passed up a very early Hypothesizzle. This hand is pretty awkward. We got a stall card. This is great against early Boros. We're on the play. I don't know. I feel like this is a mulligan. In limited, I think you have to be a lot more generous with your starting hands. If you have like lands and spells, it's kind of good enough. Getting a little punished. Is this on a flash? It is, okay. I actually thought in Eldraine, I was thinking about this card, and so like I passed turn, letting them go when I had Charmed Sleep in my hand. It's pretty funny. Also, I thought this was a sorcery because I'm stupid.
We were built to last, a permanent high, colliding like the stars in the sky.
So if they send with this and we hit a land, we'll be looking pretty good. Not a land.
I don't wanna give my all, put myself in your hands to have you let me slip right through your feet.
I don't like wasting the bounce spell this early for an extra 2 damage. The 1/1 it create, oh, the surveil's not that important right now. I thought it was gonna make a 1/1 for a second. Wrong set. This gives +2, huh? We'll never know. I think this is fine. Happy to race here. We're 1 away from the blaze.
But I just continued on a fall, stepping over every crack, and I got bruised. I had slipped, I'd fallen to my knees, and you were ice to the touch, and I will love you till I freeze. But you moved me into something else, changed me into what you want. All I ever did was love.
No blocks is interesting. So we can bounce this now, or we can bounce whatever he plays end of turn. If we bounce it now, we get an extra 3 damage in. I like end of turn to try to make sure we can land this. Being able to hit with this would be pretty good. And be more damage overall. Aww. The green pump spells in this format, do any of them untap? Hard to say which set is which. That's super frustrating. I think we go for it. Alright, well, we'll be mana efficient. I wanted to keep... I didn't want to play this guy pre-combat because if there was a pump spell that untapped and like every other green format has an untapped spell. So I didn't want to like throw this under the bus. He left 4 mana open. It's kind of one of the problems with like switching around between different formats so often in MTG Arena. Normally you learn a format and then you just draft it until the next format and then you never have to think about it again. But that is not the case here. This might be lethal? I don't know. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we go like this. We'll send it to the Wee Dragonauts. Is this 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? Not quite lethal. But worth it, I think. Be someone. So our opponent just didn't draw white land. Also, like, this card's just bad for him, so. We got lucky and ended up finding our creatures. Normally, white can untap at instant speed. There are multiple green combat tricks that do it as well. There's some that give, like, reach, and there's some that give all sorts of stuff. Cosmic Wave also kills him, but combat was casting a spell and then moving to combat is just way more work than hitting him in the face with the spell. Feeling that I We Dragonauts. Cosmic Waves are very good against this archetype. Typically. He's land screwed. Poor guy. Both of our 2-round opponents are getting savagely screwed. We are definitely light on creatures in this deck, and it shows when you look at this hand. These have lifelink, they do. Fine with this. We have another one. I don't want him to gain life. We're not doing very much damage, so... I mean, I guess we could have held back the Drake to block. But he didn't have any other 1 or 2 drops to play. So, I mean, I don't think we're going to get much more value out of the 1x or x1 slot. And I also would have held it if I didn't have another one in my deck. Do we think he'll have a hasty creature? Probably not. I don't think he'll run his hammer dropper into my 2-drop here. 2/2. I imagine he would wait. You know, I don't really want to block. I want to do this. I mean, I'd rather use the Sure Strike offensively than defensively. And this one will let me scry, which I like. That's a pretty good draw. It's cute. That's very cute, actually. It's a lot of fucking damage. How much damage are we doing next turn? No blocks. So Sure Strike is 6 extra damage, 7, 8 damage, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have like 14 damage worth of pump spells alone, right? That's kind of fucking nuts, because the Wee Dragonauts will get +2 for... Ooh. No! He ruined my reindeer games! Wow, that's pretty cool. He could have used it in response to the Beam Splitter Mage anyway, so that's actually maybe cool. But that just means we don't do as much damage as I thought we were going to, which makes me sad. 2, 3, 4, 5, wait, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's still lethal? There was a stick there, so I'm a little worried. But this is just too good to resist. The Wee Dragonauts was just gonna be so nuts with this. Beam Splitter Mage putting in work. I love that card. So much fun. Get good cheesecake. Thank you. Do you have one of these inspiring veteran cards, my dear? Would you like one? The alternate. Have you thought about cutting the image from the deck? What image? And you thought about cutting him? I mean, I drafted the deck around him. I was gonna cut him before we got Sure Strike. And then once we got the Sure Strike, I was happy. You guys, we got 5 gifted subs from Get Good Cheesecake. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the hype. Working on those next emotes. I appreciate it. Thank you, love. I don't have a good play next turn, so I'm gonna wait. This thing gets pumped next turn for the correct amount of land, so if he presents the trades, I'll try to do it again. I feel like he's gonna have a pump spell. As priority. I feel like there's some trickery here, because I don't know that he's 1 mana short of doing this. I feel like we might just get 2 for 1 here. I would very much like a red land, or sorry, a blue land for this Drake. Hopefully we get away with this. Sick. Also sick. Should we wait 1 more turn? I think, because we won't be able to cast the Drake next turn either if we do it this way. Is he gonna give us more value for this X1 slot? Like, he could cast like a bat. The bat would be the nuts. So I think I just wanna go like this for now. Because we're not blocking either one of those. So let's just get it in. You. I guess I shouldn't have played the land, because we could have played the island, and then discarded the island to played the island, discarded the mountain to play the maximize or whatever. So that's a 1 for 0 essentially, because the dragon replaces itself. We get rid of a premium removal spell. I like attacking with the goblin there because if he blocks, it deals 1 damage to both. It's not 1. So he literally can't do anything about it. MTGA Loki, welcome to the channel. My sad beam splitter mage. So not cosmic waving there cost us a little bit. I think we can afford to play that land. He could make us... maybe we should have held it. I think this is a Mind Rot format. And there's for sure rats. I guess Cosmic Wave with the Smelt Minotaur is kind of redundant. 2 of our like 5 spells, 6 spells is gonna be this. He's just dead, right? He's just dead if we do this and we make, with the smelter, we make him not block and then we just dome him for 4. Seems good. Gamer Curtis, 6 months of support with a subscription. Thank you, love. Oh, I lied. That was a little bit blurry. 5 months. Close. You almost got a new Pokeball. All right, 3-0. You don't like to backseat game? Twitch chat is more than welcome to backseat game. As long as you know, there's a difference between being helpful and being like a I'm right, you suck kind of person. And as long as you know the difference between those two, I love for you guys to help out. Like if your only purpose is to like come in and criticize and like I hate those people who literally say nothing except for when I do something wrong. Like that's the only thing I care about. It makes them feel good. And I'm just like, come on, man. Don't you got better shit to do? Like what's going on here? I'm doing well, gamer. Thanks for asking. Ooh, we just got Troned. Yeesh. That's not good. These are all good cards you are showing me, sir. I need a land. Of any color. Cheesecake, also I noticed your gifting badge there. Thank you so much again. I really appreciate it. Our deck doesn't have very much good removal, so we can kill this. This stone walls a lot of things. This guy could be a problem. We don't want to let ourselves get down to like 10. Once we get to 10, we're in the danger zone of this adept just killing us. But I have a lot of spells in hand, so like between We Dragonauts and Crackling Drake, we could get there very quickly. I'm gonna not block with this attack with a Sprite. This presents 2 opportunities for us to block here and here. Pump spells would suck, obviously. So then we go this way. Sure Strike would suck. But hopefully you can't kill both of them. There's one. You have a white pump spell too? Oh my gosh. This guy's running Boros. Boros pump and removal spells with Izzet creatures? What is happening? I was fairly sure we were losing one of them, and I was okay with that. Three, 4. Next turn, I think we just sit here. We want We Dragonauts to proc a bunch. Also a chance we get some Boros cards here. Our opponent is spending all their mana and stuff drawing, which is great. So, 4. The Cosmic. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage. It's quite a bit. I think we wait. Gunnar, thank you for the gifted sub. Hype. Do you need an extra one of these code thingies for anything? So I think we could kill them now with 3 spells? Gunnar! Thank you for bringing the hype. So what is this? 2, 4, oh, that's great, actually. That means we can do an extra one of these. Yeah, that's fantastic. So it goes here. You cannot block. Here. I haven't done the math yet, but I think this is gonna be lethal. Seven. I still haven't done the math, but this has got to be correct. The power of Izzet. Gunnar, thank you so much. I appreciate those. Good, get good cheesecake. You guys are my wonderful gifters. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Ooh, we also get a drinking game bonus. Seems good. Oh, sitting on my other side of my headphones. Oh. Alright guys, we are 4-0. This video is in the neighborhood of about 50 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the YouTube video here. If you guys are watching this, well, clearly you are. Leave comments down below if you liked the deck, what you guys thought as far as picks and choices. We did have a couple of different ways we could go during the drafting process, and I'd love to hear your opinions on that. And yeah, what do you guys think of my favorite archetype in Guilds of Ravnica? I know I've drafted it a couple of times, and it's always great. See you guys in the next video.